In May of 2008, we interviewed Ruby Grigsby. Ruby was diagnosed with osteoarthritis about 5 years ago and has a history of arthritis in her family. After her diagnosis, she began walking with a cane, continuing to walk laps around her neighborhood for exercise until she fell. After her fall, she developed a fear of falling and stopped walking for over a year. She did not report this to her doctor because she did not want to have to use a regular walker, and she was afraid to lose her independence. Luckily for Ruby, her son-in-law, Lon Golston, brought her a Dashaway to try out. We talked with Ruby, Lon, and her daughter Renee about their experience with the Dashaway and how it has impacted their family.
I brought the Dashaway to my mother-in-law because I knew she needed some help, and because I love her. I was once in a motorcycle accident, and she beat the paramedics there. Can you imagine that? She beat the paramedics there. And I just knew it would be good for her. And boy, was I right, because she's been off and running ever since, but that's the reason why, because I love her.
My name is Ruby Grigsby, and I'm 80 years old. And for 5 years, I've been diagnosed with arthritis by my doctor.
And my mom has for years suffered with arthritis, and she would talk about having pains in her leg or in her hip.
I couldn't walk too well. I had to use a stick and sleep. I couldn't sleep too well. I had pains in my knees and hip when I was asleep. But since I started using the Dashaway, I don't have any pains at the night.
Since she's moved in the community near us, she would exercise walk around the community with her neighbors until there was an incident that I believe her knee or her hip gave out, and I had to come and take her home. She couldn't make it home because she was just too stiff to move.
Yeah, I was out walking, and I had just about got halfway around. And that's when my hip slipped or went down.
For a year, my mother-in-law stayed inside, and she stopped walking like she ordinarily did. And I did wonder what was going on with that.
And from that point on, I couldn't get her to walk anymore. I couldn't get her to go to the gym. I told her to get in the sauna, get in the jacuzzi. You might feel better, but she wouldn't even try.
It was the pain, and then I was afraid I would fall too.
So did you find yourself avoiding activities that you were actually capable of?
Oh yes, I did.
She was avoiding family activities and that she would normally go to, and we missed her at those functions.
One evening, my husband brought home the Dashaway just for her to try out. And just that night, she walked the entire community. She even left me, where a neighbor said, "What happened to you? I saw your mother in front of you."
I got her fitted for it. Took a lap around the oval, and she did great. Came back the next day, and she's yelling up to my wife. We live in the same neighborhood, a gated community. She's yelling up to my wife, "Hey Renee, come and go walking with me."
And from this point on, it has made a big difference. She looks forward to exercising, and she looks forward to times to go out. She comes around the community and rings my doorbell, and before we can get outside, she's going down the street.
When you actually got the Dashaway, were you slow to get used to it, or did you just get in it and start walking right away?
I started walking right away.
Okay, and then did your friends and family notice that you were walking rather quickly too?
Yes, they noticed I was walking quickly.
So you really hadn't walked for exercise in over a year. You got inside the Dashaway and you just naturally started wanting to walk in it.
Yeah, started walking.
Just recently we went to the beach and spent the weekend, and my mom took the Dashaway and she walked around with us, and it's made a big difference. It's made a big difference in her life, where Even she looks forward to getting out, where before it was such a struggle just to get her to participate.
So see, now I'm looking forward to taking the grandkids and great-grandkids to the park, and which a year ago I wasn't even able to do that.
It's really exciting. She's able to get out and go walking with her grandkids, and that's wonderful to see that, where she wasn't able to before. And she's out there doing things that are healthy, like taking power walks. I mean, she walks fast. She's taking power walks, and it's exciting for us to see her doing healthy things for herself because we want her around. She's an integral part of our family.
With my mom using the Dashaway, that she'll be able to participate in more family outings, and her quality of life will just increase. We'll be able to enjoy her. She'll be around longer. She'll be more active. The grandkids, my kids, her great-grandchildren will be able to enjoy her. She'll be able to move around with them.
My mother-in-law having the Dashaway and having had the experience of having fallen and turning her life around with the Dashaway shows that there's promise for those people out there that are weak, those people out there that have a fear of falling, those people out there that have a fear that their family's going to put them in a convalescent home. Just like a fighter, I tell you, get up for the fight. Get out of that seat, get your Dashaway, and start getting in shape. Start working towards keeping and maintaining your independence. Don't let it slip away. The time is now to move.
I would recommend that at least give it a try, because it's so important to move around, to be able to continue to exercise and to move and to strengthen. It strengthens your heart, it strengthens your limbs, and it's made a big difference. It's amazing the difference that it's made with my mom. But using the Dashaway, it's made a big difference in your ability to walk around. So you got to say go. That's it. Yeah.
I mean, it's a great feeling, and for the family members, if you want to do something really cool and something really loving for your family members that have mobility issues, get them a Dashaway. It's one of the best things you can do. I cannot, and oh wow, I couldn't even imagine her not having a Dashaway. I couldn't even imagine.
If you or a loved one are suffering from mobility problems, you owe it to yourself to find out more about the Dashaway. Get the whole story by calling us at 866-U-DASH and order your free 2009 Dashaway Information Kit. You'll learn all the facts behind the Dashaway story and why the Dashaway was chosen as 2008's most innovative new product by the International Council on Active Aging. When your health and quality of life are your most important assets, the Dashaway is your preferred solution. Dashaway, mobility for life.